Hi guys, welcome to the weekend. We've got our hero WOD, Pena, for today. Please be sure to read about him in the description below or in Zen Planner. For the warm-up, what we're going to do is 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds to transition. If you're at the gym, I want you to row, ski, or bike. If you're at home, I want you to go for a jog or mountain climbers or double unders. On the mountain climbers, we're not going to bring the foot all the way up to the heel. Instead, I just want you to go back and forth and get a really good cadence and pace with it. So you're going to sit up in a plank position and then just bring one knee at a time. And do try and keep the pace going like that the entire 45 seconds. You could also jump rope. Ideally, I want you to do double unders. I'm trying to mimic a sprint, which is fast, so I want to keep the heart rate up. So do something that you can do quickly during that time. Next, we're going to go Russian kettlebell or dumbbell swings, and then at the halfway point, we'll switch to Americans. Remember, on the Russian swings, we're going chest height. Bell's always going to start a few inches in front of the toes here. Remember, I'm hiking back so my wrists stay in this upper groin area, and then I'm squeezing my butt, and that bell just floats right up. So I'm going to set my shoulders down and back, hike, squeeze. At the halfway point, I'm going to have you swing overhead, and then a half swing back down when you're finished. So when we're going overhead, guys, remember, we want to tuck the ribs, squeeze the butt. We don't want to be flaring at the low back. The other thing I want you to think about is squeezing the bell when it's between the legs, and then re-squeezing the bell at the top. In between, I want you to try and loosen the grip just a little bit, just to relax it so your forearms don't get quite so tired. Next, we're going to go up downs, and then we'll switch to burpees at halfway. So remember, for the up down, we're just kicking back to that plank, and then jumping forward and standing. For the burpee, chest and thighs need to touch, and then we're going to jump and clap at the top. Next, we're going to go step ups, and then we'll switch to our box jump. So in terms of the step up, measure about a foot width distance from the box. We're going to step up, stand all the way up on top. So I want to stay a straight line, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, ears. I'll come down, I'll switch legs, stand all the way up. At the halfway point, we're going to switch to our box jump. So for here, I'm going to push the butt back, arms go back, I'm going to jump up, and then stand all the way at the top. I'll step down and repeat. And then lastly, we're just going to put these two movements together. We're going to start with an up, down, step up. So I'm going to kick back to my up, down, come forward, and then step all the way up to the box. At the halfway point, I want you to go ahead and switch to a burpee box jump. So I'm going to jump back, chest and thighs touch, jump forward, I'll step closer to the box, jump, and stand. In terms of modifications, if you don't have access to a box or some things that you can stack that are secure, what you can do is a broad jump. So for this, guys, you're going to push the hips back, and I want you to think about really opening those hips at the top, and then landing and sticking the landing. It's a little slippery on the carpet here, but you know what I mean. For the workout, guys, Pena. 35-minute time cap for this, 7 rounds for time. You're going to do a 100-meter sprint on the rower, Skierg, or bike, or if you're at home, sprint, run, or 30 seconds of mountain climbers, or 30 seconds of double unders. After that, we've got 19 of those swings, American styles to overhead, 70 pounds for the guys, 53 for the ladies, and then 10 burpee box jumps, 24 inches for the guys, 20 inches for the ladies. Or if you're at home, burpee broad jumps. Remember, on the broad jumps, set up a 4-foot increment. That's the RX for the guys, 3 feet for the women. And then you're going to have 3 minutes of rest. So the 3 minutes is not negotiable. This piece of work up here should be an all-out sprint. Every round should be at most 2.5 minutes. Really about 2, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, but at most 2 minutes. So that way you can finish the workout on the time and also hit the stimulus. The stimulus is for these 3 movements to be completed as quickly as possible, so you are literally gassed and need 3 minutes of rest. Like, you should collapse on the floor after your round, and then gather yourself during the 3 minutes and repeat that again and again. Okay, so we're going for quickness, also moving well though. So your score is going to be your total time, including the rest, but not the last 3 minutes. So at the 7th round, don't include the last 3 minutes of rest. You can obviously modify the weight and the height of the kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. You can also modify the height of the box, and or you can perform step-ups. You can also modify that burpee to an up-down. Whatever it is that gets you moving the entire time, okay? Because remember, you get 3 minutes of rest. That is huge. That is super long, okay? And as I said, just move quickly, but move well. Have fun with this, guys. If we have time for some mobility, you can foam roll. I would definitely hit the lats from the swings, maybe even grab a stick for your forearms, and then the posterior chain, so glutes, hamstrings, calves. Be sure to put your time in the comments or in Zen Planner, as well as any modifications that you made. Feel free if you want to keep track of each round score or time, just to kind of keep yourself honest. Make sure you're hitting the right stimulus each time. As I said, guys, have fun with this. Good luck. Move well.